Hello, this is the Iron Savage, and this video is going to be on the Kodan Dredge Wars and Frostcourt Sound. In the game, there's so much that gets missed when you're running around because you're just killing crap. And when people think of Frostcourt Sound, they think of pretty much the Claw Jormag or the dungeon or some loot farm. But according to the hearts and the NPCs, the Kodan and Dredge have been at odds for a long time. And let's go on the background of both races. The Dredge have a tragic story where there was a race that was enslaved by the Dwarves, and under harsh treatment, the Dwarves' capital was Thor's Furnace, where the Dredge were enslaved, and it got so bad that the Dredge were building tunnels to escape to Kanta, to get away from slavery. And when the Dwarves turned to stone, they declared that they were the heirs of the land and took over the Dwarf settlements. Sorrow's Furnace was renamed to Sorrow's Embrace and was the capital of the Dredge, and they adopted the teaching of the Molitarian, which values freedom, but some Dredge corrupted this and forced other Dredge to work, and they claim that the work frees them, so many of this Dredge are forced to work against their will. Many Dredge rebels are starting to form to overthrow the Dredge dictators, but the dictators still hold powerful control. The Dredge are very xenophobic and see anyone that sets foot on their lands as invaders. The Kodan is a race of people that came from the far north, even farther than the Syrupes, and they are like a bear-like creature that worship Kodan. And they once suffered a great blizzard, and when the blizzard ended, left giant icebergs that the Kodan inhabited called sanctuaries. They lived peacefully in the far north till Jordan awakened Jormag and causing inland seas and destructions of the far Syrupes. The Kodan rallied and attacked Jormag in a great force, but hundreds of sanctuaries lost, and many Kodan have fallen, and many traveled south to escape Jormag corruption. 3 Kodan sanctuaries settled in Frostcourt Sound: Blue Ice Shining, Deep in Troubled Water, and Honor of the Waves. Frostcourt Sound also contained a large dredge settlement composed of 3 places: Grosneth Drell, Born Lynch, and Stonesledge Strath. The Dredge and Kodan do not like each other. The Dredge see Kodan as invaders, while Kodan see Dredge as an inferior race. The Kodan have an outpost where they trade and provide safety to refugees of all races. The Dredge regularly raided and attacked these outposts with cannons and machines. The Kodan see machines as evil and regularly destroy their drills and attack their mines. For minor harassments, there wasn't much else. Both races thrived in Frostcourt Sound until the Claw Jormag decimated Honor of the Waves and left Deep and Troubled Waters crippled. Hordes of ice crude attacked sanctuaries and left many Kodan dead. The Dredge saw an opportunity. They massed an attack on Blue Ice Shining by firing siege weapons into the sanctuary and by sending death troops to destroy the bridge so the sanctuary could be started out. In return, the Kodan immovable Boulder retaliated by attacking Bor Lynch and holding the Dredge settlement, killing any Dredge that opposes them. And the Dredge also attacked Slouch of the Spawn, which is an outpost for Honor of the Waves, and the attack failed as Kodan defenders assaulted them, destroyed their little camp, and were able to prevent them from rallying more forces to attack Deep in Troubled Water. But the Kodan pensive motive was the one that led to the attack. The Dredge saw the iceberg attack weakened the Kodan, but they still failed. This may be due to the Dredge political instability. The mines have rebels that are planning to overthrow the commissioners and free their comrades. So the Dredge and Stonesledge are constantly fighting rebel Dredge that aid Kodan enemies. The Dredge and Stonesledge kill the commissioners and defend their freedom from death squads from the regime. And from the look of it, there's going to be stability in the land. But if it continues with this instability, both races are going to fail as the iceberg draws closer south, threatening all races. So they must eventually overcome their differences and go against Jormag.